Hello, this is Greg from SharePoint Maven, and in this video I will show you how you can easily merge two different terms within the SharePoint Term Store. Let me provide you with a use case. So I happen to have this document library and a few documents here, and I happen to tag them against the document type column. Now, this is not a regular choice column, right, where you can just define your choices. This column has been set up using the term store, the managed metadata. All right. So when I created this column, just to show you what I did, I created managed metadata column. This is the metadata defined within the term store. So what I'm about to show you is only really possible if you utilize the term store metadata. So just to kind of show you how I set up this column, as you can see, this is the name, and I'm mapping it against the document type term set defined in the term store. So in the term store, in my environment, in the global term store, I have all these different term sets. One of them is document type, and here we go. I have all of this, choices for document types. But here's the issue. I have contract document type, and I have SOW, statement of work, document type, and they kind of mean the same thing. I really don't want to have two different ones. They're pretty much the same. So we need to merge them. We need to take SOW and merge it with contract. And that's essentially what I'm going to show you right now. So to do that, we need to navigate to the SharePoint Admin Center. Obviously, this is a restricted area, only available to your SharePoint admins. And just to kind of show you in SharePoint Admin Center under Term Store, all right, this is my term store pretty much with all the different term sets that I have defined. And this is the one that I'm mapping against right here, document type. And you can see these are the two document types I need to kind of merge. All right. So how do we do that? Very easy. Now, before I kind of demonstrate it to you, I want to mention this. So we are going to merge SOW into contract. All right. So essentially, there will be just one going forward. But if I click on my terms, you know how you can define synonyms for them? So in case if users type in agreement, they will be able to select contract, all right? The synonyms will be merged as well. So for example, under SOW, okay, if somebody just starts typing statement of work when they try to tag, it will suggest them SOW as the term. Well, once I merge SOW with contract, the synonym will be available here as well. So just want to make it clear and explain what's going to happen. But let's actually make it happen. So we're going to merge SOW. So you select the term you want to merge and select merge term, and then you select a term you want to merge with. All right, so the destination in a way. So, and by the way, you can select, it doesn't need to be residing in the same, you can merge the term even if it's located in another, term group. But in my case, we are just choosing this one right here. All right, so I'm going to choose contract and I'm going to say merge. All right, here we go. Let's wait till this happens. All right, perfect. Let's see. Let me just in case refresh this. So we'll look at the latest and greatest, and then let's see what just happened. And then we'll check what happened on the library side of things. All right, so here is our contract. SOW is gone, right? We got rid of it. We merged it, but let's click on contract. But look at this. This is what I just stated. You see, if I look up synonyms, essentially they came from, they became essentially the synonyms. Remember, I merged SOW, it became a synonym, and then SOW itself had a synonym. So it's all in here. All right, it's all in here. The synonyms are also merged into contract term. Now let's check what's going to happen on the library side of things. couple of things. So first of all, you will probably notice even though we merged these two terms, the SAW is still there. And the reason for that is because it will take up to 24 hours for this to update. You don't need to go in and retag things. That's the beauty about managed metadata. But you do need to be patient because it will take up to 24 hours. There's a timer job behind the scenes that will update this. So maybe if you look at this library tomorrow, it will be updated. However, now if we go ahead and let me just grab maybe another document over here, or actually, you know what, let's add it in a grid view, and let's just tag this document now. So I'm trying to tag it. I'm not going to see the SAW anymore. That disappears pretty much right away. Only the choice we merged with. All right. So for everything going forward, everything is cool. But for existing documents, you would need to be patient and essentially wait up to 24 hours to for it to take effect and be renamed. So perhaps, if I were to log in tomorrow, right, I would see contract in here instead of SAW. And because all those synonyms were merged as well, just let me demonstrate this to you. So I tried to type in statement of work. Remember, that was one of the synonyms. Look at this. It says, no, we call it contract here in our organization. So it defaults to that particular, term. So, I mean, look, this is probably inevitable, right? As you create terms, it's probably quite easy to set up some duplicates, some synonyms, but eventually maybe you want to, every once in a while, you want to clean up your database, and, by merging terms, you can easily achieve that, right? So that's all I wanted to mention in this video. Hopefully you found it useful. As always, happy to see you on my blog, SharePointMaven.com, as well as my YouTube channel. Goodbye.